Is Bitcoin getting ready to go down to $52,000? And is Shiba Inu getting ready to continue basically going to the freaking moon? Well, we've got an important conversation to have on old Shiba Inu today in this video, so make sure to stick around for the whole video. My name's Lark. Every day I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing, so if that's a topic you'd like to learn some more about, maybe just stay up to date with, then you should definitely subscribe to the Lark Davis channel. Also, if you take a quick second and tap on that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, that'd be much appreciated. And obviously, those of you who would like to receive a notification when these videos come out, you should definitely click on the notification bell. By the way, every single week my team and I produce Wealth Mastery. Lucky number issue 69 is out now. This week, DeFi Dad shows you how to earn 137% APY over on Solana, as well as potentially getting an airdrop. Rect Capital's breaking down the Bitcoin charts for you. I have an interview with the guys from Anchor Protocol. We have a deep dive on Ribbon Finance, Cardano NFTs, airdrops, token sales, portfolio updates, and much, much more. All of that for less than $10 a week, meaning this is the most value-packed and at the same time the most affordable investor report on the market. Click on the link down below where you can learn more about becoming a member today. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at the charts for Bitcoin. Currently, Bitcoin is down 13% from its recent all-time highs. Well, I guess the current price is technically down 12%, but we reached a low today at 13%, and wow, just wow, look at this. Came right down and nailed our line of support. Of course, that was previous resistance, flipping it into support. If we were to hold here, that would be a great retest. Beautiful way to just boop, bounce higher for Bitcoin. We shall see, of course, what the next few days holds in store for us. We've got some more thoughts on that coming here in a moment. But if $58,000 does not hold, where is the next key area to be watching for? Well, down here at $52,500 approximately, that is the next major area of price support for Bitcoin. So if we lose $58,000, we could see 52K pretty gosh darn quickly. Now you have to keep in mind, if that did happen, what would that mean? Well, essentially that would just be a higher valley, right? So that would mean that Bitcoin is still basically in an uptrend. It's just it's in a bit of a more restrained uptrend, we could say. This uptrend here, this line right here we talked about yesterday, that uptrend has of course been broken. That was a pretty hardcore rise. I mean, you have to keep in mind, we basically went from $40,000 straight up 65% for Bitcoin in 3 weeks time, basically just whoosh, straight up. There were very, very few pit stops along the way, so a cooling off period, totally normal to see at this point. Retesting this area of previous price resistance, flipping it into support around 52,500. That would be fine. That would be no reason to panic if that was to happen. I'm not saying that's the most likely situation, but definitely something that you can be keeping an eye out for. I think if we did get back down to around $52,000, I'd be interested in adding some Bitcoin at those levels, or of course, if we went lower, even better. But I'd probably buy a little bit of Bitcoin here at $52,000. Haven't really been buying much Bitcoin recently. In fact, I haven't bought any Bitcoin since probably back in this area somewhere. Been kind of chilling ever since then. But I'd add some more on a good, proper dip. You see, Bitcoin, during a bull cycle, really important to point this out, during a bull trend, during a bull market, will have frequent, dramatic dips. Sometimes, in fact, quite on average, they're around 20%. Now, where would 20% be? Oh, look at this. 20% from the peak down to $52,500, which is, of course, our next key area of support. Look, 20%, it's an average number that we see on dips. I mean, 13%, that could be it. That could be the extent of what we have. We could bounce from here. Once we crack back above this descending line here, we get back into, we break out of the downtrend, get ready to start a new uptrend, crack over $62,000 with some volume, bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and all that jazz, and we're off to new all-time highs. However, most dips during a bull market cycle for Bitcoin tend to fall around the 20% mark. Sometimes it's 18%, sometimes it's 23%, sometimes it even gets a bit more dramatic, it gets up to 29 or 30%, but 20% is a pretty common area to be looking at. Now, why do I think that it's possible we could see more downside for Bitcoin coming in the next days or weeks? Well, we are still at a near record high for open interest. Now, we did get some of this flushed out last night. We can see here, though, that our current levels, so we are currently around $24 billion. You can see right up above my head here, $24 billion worth of open interest on the futures markets. Last time it was that high, oh, look here. Last time it was that high was all the way back in April, right when we reached the previous all-time high. And of course, right before the markets rolled over and we entered into our valley of despair, chasm of pain. Those are good times. I like that time. I bought a lot of Bitcoin then. It was a good time. It was a very, very good time. I enjoyed the heck out of this right here. However, we may not get it such a dramatic situation actually playing out here, but still, you do have to keep in mind the open interest right now, it's pretty damn high. And as you can see on the chart, when we have very, very high open interest like this, it tends to come right before a drop. And yes, we have had some good amounts of liquidations. We had $500 million with a B liquidated in an hour yesterday, in one freaking hour. $500 million liquidated. Boom. People longing the late longs, getting punished. That's what so often, of course, happens in this market. That, however, only brought us down from, $26.2 billion to $24 billion, because not all that's liquidations. It's also people closing out their longs, exiting positions, maybe at a slight loss or whatever, but not getting liquidated. It's important to note that. Why we see a $2 billion drop at only $500 million in liquidations having happened. But that's still a pretty damn high amount of open interest. So we could see that coming down more over the next few days. Also worth noting, Adam Cochran over here on Twitter noted, we are still expecting a report to come out this week from the SEC regarding stablecoins. Now, depending on what is in that report, that could spook investors. Maybe just got to keep this in mind. Maybe it's a really positive report and it brings in common sense legislation that helps the industry, which the SEC generally does not do. So I'm not going to hold my breath on that. But if it's a positive report, it'll actually be good for the market and potentially, of course, see the markets rise. However, if it's overly draconian, onerous regulations, as the SEC so often does, that could spook the market a bit more. We could see, of course, things coming down a bit further if that were to be the case. So this is something to keep an eye on as we go out through the rest of the week here. And then, of course, there's the irrationality of dog coin season, which is going on right now. So let's talk about Shiba. Let's talk about Shiba Inu, the dog coin of dog coins, the new alpha dog on the block. In fact, it passed Dogecoin today. Shiba Inu is now the biggest dog coin on the market. It went up almost 70% today. It's incredible. It's got like a $40 billion market cap or something at the moment. Absolutely crazy, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I know what you're probably thinking. Man, if I'd only invested $1,000 in Shiba Inu back in the day, I would have like $1 billion right now, and I'd be a genius. Well, here's the reality of that situation. Here's the truth for a lot of people. And look, I know a lot of people made a lot of money off Shiba Inu, and my hat's off to you if you have made money. I'm not a snob about what coins you make your money on, right? If you make your money on Shiba Inu, more power to you, man. More power to you. I didn't play the meme coins, and for the people that did, it's paying off very, very well. And it's not just Shiba Inu. Go right down the charts. All the other dog coins, except Dogecoin actually, are pumping. All these little dog coins, they're going crazy. They're going crazy right now. But if you had been that person back on January 1st to throw $1,000 into Shiba Inu, do you really think you would have held it all the way until now to have $1 billion gain out of it? Most people wouldn't have, because you would have seen your $1,000 turn into $100,000 and think, holy cow, I should sell. Or you have seen your $1,000 turn into $1 million and think, holy cow, I should sell. Or you see your $1,000 turn into $10 million or $20 million or $30 million. The desire, the urge, the greed and the FOMO and all the emotional, like seriously, it's like winning the lottery. It's like winning the lottery and not cashing in your lottery ticket. However, the problem with that is obviously that Shiba Inu just kept pumping like mad, like a crazy, crazy rabid dog, man, just kept on going up to the moon. And here is a sad story. I'm not going to play the audio on this, but basically this guy bought $2,000 worth of Shiba Inu back at the start of the year, sold it for about a 20% loss, and that was it. That was the end of his story. And now, of course, he's looking at it today, and you can see this is, that's a real story. This guy's obviously upset. I mean, damn, had he held that Shiba Inu, if he would have $1 billion today, he would be a billionaire. A billionaire. It's insane. That's a hard one to live down, man. That's a hard one to live down. Knowing that you had the coin, you sold the coin, and you could have had $1 billion. And now, okay, maybe it's hard to get out, and you wouldn't have held everything, but man, you probably would have had tens of millions, hundreds of millions, maybe. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough pill to swallow. And I guess that kind of underlines why, hey, keep a moon bag around. You just never know. You just never know with some cryptocurrencies. And look, I mean, had it been me, I probably would have taken profits on that position multiple times and hopefully would still have 20 or 30% of my original position. So I do with a lot of my coins. And obviously I never invested in Shiba Inu. I didn't buy it when it was dirt cheap, and I'm not buying it now either. But I think a lot of people out there want to repeat these kind of stories. They think, man, if I just throw $1,000 into Shiba Inu right now, I will become a billionaire in a year's time. And look, here's a crazy story for you. Even crazier than the previous one. Earlier this year, or I guess last August, this guy bought $8,000 worth of Shiba Inu. That Shiba Inu is now worth $5.7 billion. 8,000 to $5.7 billion in about 400 days. This is probably the most profitable trade of all time in the history of the universe. That's incredible. That is incredible. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. Now, the crazy thing is, this guy has not cashed out his Shiba Inu. That, of course, is a gigantic percentage of the total supply of Shiba Inu, but they also have not sold. Which makes me wonder, what are they waiting for? Who seriously puts $8,000 into something and then doesn't when it's worth $5.7 billion? Who doesn't cash that out? Who doesn't take at least something off the table, man? Take $500 million off, dude. Like, what are you doing? Take $500 million off. You're gonna be okay. If you want to keep hodling your giant stack of Shiba Inu, take $500 million, man. Take $500 million. Secure your financial destiny forever and generations of your family. It's the mega lottery ticket, which makes me think, I wonder, just the dude dead? I mean, hit by a bus? Like, what's going on, man? Or even worse, and this would be super tragic, did he lose the keys to the wallet? Oh. Yeah, you've heard, of course, about the guys who mined Bitcoin back in the day, and they had 100 Bitcoin sitting on a hard drive somewhere, and then they threw the hard drive away, or they lost the password, and like, oh man, I could have had a few $1 million now. Imagine this. Imagine just the psychological damage that would happen to you knowing that you lost the keys to $5.7 billion. I don't know what to do with that. That's craziness. That is crazy. I hope this dude still has their keys and they sell something. Sell something, man. Buy yourself something nice. Holy cow. What's going on here? This is crazy. And obviously, with the pump of Shiba Inu, it made me think today, we just got to rename Bitcoin, guys. It's very simple. Let's just change the logo to a dog's head, maybe a dog's head wearing like Bitcoin sunglasses, and we'll rename Bitcoin BitDog. Boom. Boom. There you go. Bitcoin will pump like crazy, man. It's all we have to do. BitDog. is the new Bitcoin, guys. It's gonna be a thing. We'll make that a thing. Look, But here's the main point I want to make right now on Shiba Inu. I know these dog coins are fun, and I know Shiba Inu, it's got utility within its ecosystem and all that, and it's more than just a meme, but it's still a meme. Still a meme coin. It's got the power of the meme coin, right? And the reality of all these people who got rich early on, and look, almost none of them have held. I mean, the one dude has, but where's he at? Where's he at? Where is he taking profits, man? Who doesn't take profits on $5.7 billion after like a 67 million% gain or something like that? You have to realize there's a lot of people out there saying, oh, Shiba's going to go up to $1, or Shiba's going to go up to 10 cents, or even 1 cent. It's incredibly unrealistic. Just for Shiba Inu to get to 1 penny per coin would require a $4 trillion market cap. Hey, who knows? Maybe once Bitcoin gets up to a $10 trillion market cap, Shiba Inu will be the standard. It will be the standard. It will be the third biggest cryptocurrency, and it'll have a $4 trillion market cap, and I'm going to have to eat my words. And Shiba will be worth a penny. Maybe, but it's highly unlikely, realistically. It's highly unlikely that Shiba Inu is going to be worth a penny, ever. Certainly not going to 10 cents. So if you're thinking that's what's going to happen, 10-cent Shiba Inu is a $40 trillion market cap. Do you understand how much of an insane number that is? $40 trillion. That's like half of the global money supply. It's not going to $40 trillion market cap, guys. It's probably not going to a $4 trillion market cap either, realistically, right? Just try and keep reality in mind here. And I know there's a burning mechanism and all this stuff that's coming in. Not in our lifetimes. I don't know. If Shiba's still a thing in 50 years, maybe we'll see the 1 cent Shiba, but it's not happening this year or next year. Let's just keep that in mind here. And that if you are, of course, up massively on your Shiba Inu position, you have to remember this. This is the key reality of the markets. None of it's real. No matter how big your number is right now on your app, or you're looking at it and you're like, man, I've made so much money off this. You have to remember, none of it is real until you click on the sell button. All those gains you have right now are just paper gains. And I know you might think, well, hey, but Lark, come on. I mean, Shiba Inu, it's the new standard, it's the new paradigm of money, et cetera, et cetera. This is, of course, the exact kind of top sentiment that precedes a catching up of gravity moment. But you have to realize that even if you do think, okay, this new paradigm of money, all this stuff, you can still get your capital back out. You can still take some profits. If you're up 20, 30, 40, 50x on your Shiba Inu position, dudes, there's nothing wrong with taking your capital back out. Heck, take a 10x, take a 20x, take a 25x if you're up. Sell half your position if you're up 50x, man. You can keep the other half as a moon bag. So if it does go to $4 trillion someday, market cap, well, you're there to capture that gain, but you haven't lost the money, right? You haven't let an opportunity pass you by to cash in and actually realize a good gain. Anyway, just my thoughts, of course. You will let me know your opinion down below in the comment section. Did you make money on Shiba Inu? And if so, have you actually taken profits and realized some of those gains? Or are you hodling forever and it's the new paradigm of money, all that fun kind of stuff? Let me know your opinion down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.